Jessica Dockrey, and she's got Whitney Wardrip here for moral support. And so, first of all, happy Monday, and thank you for coming in this morning.
Happy Monday.
And Jessica, you are here to talk about the Mad Flavor Music Festival, correct?
Yes, that's
What
right.
is that, and when is it, and kind of what is it?
Well, over a year ago, a former Madisonville resident named Matt Pentecost kind of was going through some music that he had written when he was in high school with some friends, and just started thinking about how much talent was in Madisonville, and posted something on Facebook that just said, hey, we should have a big festival to celebrate, you know, all the great things that are going on in Madisonville and all the wonderful people that live here. And so a bunch of people just kind of jumped on board, and we've been planning for a long time, and it's about to come to fruition. It's going to take place on June the 15th.
That's my next question. When is it, and where is it?
It's going to be at the Ballard Convention Center. It's an all-day event. We're kind of piggybacking off Friday Night Live, so there's going to be a whole lot going on that weekend, and then there's going to be a disc golf tournament kind of in conjunction with the festival, kind of taking place on that Sunday. So it'll be a full weekend.
So it's going to be part of that big weekend at the Ballard Convention Center. What time will it start?
Well, the first band starts at 10 a.m. We have an outdoor stage and an indoor stage.
I was going to ask that too.
Yeah, and the last bands will go on at 9:40. So music-wise, we're going up 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Bands all day. How many bands do you have so far?
We have 24 bands that will be playing. Most all of them are local groups, so it'll be a great way to showcase our local talent here.
Walk us through some of the bands that you have that are confirmed.
Well, we've got Pat Ballard, of course, the other Mothers Brothers. Oh, yeah. If you're from Madisonville, you've heard of Pat. We've got Steppin' Stone, Frozen Frames, Solstice, Casey Caskey, the Hollywood Gutter Rats, Rachel Young, Philosopher's Stone, J.T. Oglesby, Ray Ligon, The Deft, The Late Circuit, Country Strong, which is a great band from Murray, Pillar of Fire, formerly Ghost, The Fairweather Kings, Patson, Gypsy Lifter, Technology Versus Horse, and Falter. There you go.
Wow. So, what all different styles are we going to hear?
Oh, there's a huge
Pat
range.
can play anything.
Oh, Pat can play anything. We've got rock, we've got acoustic, folk, a little bluegrass, some thumb picking. J.T. Oglesby is an award-winning thumb picker. He's going to be playing, so.
All right, and then very important for me is there going to be food.
There is going to be food. We've got a couple different local eateries that are going to be selling food. DeFabio's Casapella, Pizza Hut, and the Crowded House are all going to be out there. So, and the Ballard Convention Center is going to be selling wine and beer. So,
I didn't hear White Castle on that list, Whitney.
nope.
No White Castle will, but you can still come and hang out with us.
Yeah, and so is there a cost to get in, or how's because you're raising money, right?
Yeah, we're raising money. All of the proceeds go to the American Red Cross.
And is there cost to get in? Mm-hmm. How much?
Well, if you get your tickets online, there's a discounted rate. They're $10 per person, and you can get a family pass for four in your family, and those are $30 online if you get them early. And children 12 and under, I believe it is, are free. So,
am I going to get a wristband or something so I can come and go? If I want to hear Pat at 10 o'clock, but then I want to go check out the disc golf tournament and then come back in the afternoon for somebody else, do I have to buy a new ticket, or?
We're going to be marking hands, so you can leave if you want, come back, but the disc golf tournament is the Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So it's not on the Saturday. But there's going to be so much going on, you aren't going to want to leave.
I'm with you.
There's a film festival going on.
A film festival?
Mm-hmm. Madisonville's first film festival. And we have 3 international submissions, which is really cool.
And all that's going to be going on in conjunction at the same time at the Ballard Center?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell me about the film festival.
Well, the film festival, we have 11 films, and actually there's 2 people that are considering submitting right now. So we're going to potentially be looking at 13 films, a wide range of genres, horror, comedy, drama.
Big Biting Pigs are going to have their films there?
Oh, yeah, Big Biting Pigs.
I was a dead person in one of their films.
I know.
It was awesome.
I've been in a few of their films, but they're definitely going to be there. And they're pushing Lucid, their latest feature film, which will be premiering the following week at the Ballard Convention Center as well.
So there are going to be bands inside, bands in, I guess, one of the pavilion areas, and then the film festival in the other pavilion. Mm-hmm. Will the $10 get me into all of that?
All of that. And kids 12 and under are free. You can't beat it. And it's a family-friendly event as well. There's going to be activities for kids. There's going to be a ton of artist booths set up. We have, I believe, 17 right now. And you can still, if you'd like to sell arts, crafts, provide an activity, just bring awareness to what you're doing in the area, you can still sign up for a booth online at madflavorfest.com.
Whitney, what are you going to do with all this money?
Go shopping. No, I'm just kidding. We are going to use it here locally. We are so thrilled to partner with the Mad Flavor Fest, and it just really is an honor for us to work with them. We've been working on this for about a year, and we're really excited. But all the money that we raised will go to disaster relief here in Hopkins County.
Well, talk to me about Oklahoma for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Do you have people out there, and how has that impacted the Red Cross? I know I texted the little number on my cell phone
Thank you,
for the $10.
90999. Yes, thank you, Will.
How's that going?
It's going. It really is heartbreaking. I have several volunteers out there right now, and of course they just had another wave of tornadoes that came through this weekend, and luckily everybody was safe. But it is very devastating. One of the toughest areas we've had in a long time to deal with, but we're making it work. The people of Oklahoma are very resilient. They're working well with the Red Cross relief efforts that are on the ground there, and it's going really well. It's going to take a long time to rebuild, but we're happy to be a part of it, and I get daily updates on how everything's going.
Now, locally, what's the Red Cross got going on right now?
We are wrapping up our fiscal year, getting ready to start our new one, July 1st. We basically, have been so inundated with the Oklahoma situation that's really taken up a lot of our time, getting out press releases, media outlets, that sort of thing. So we've really been busy with that, deploying additional volunteers to go out to Oklahoma and hopefully wind everything down and start afresh July 1st. So calm things going on, knock on wood, at this time of year, but we are helping our friends and neighbors out in Oklahoma right now.
And for events like the Mad Flavor Music Fest and Film Extravaganza, how much do those local dollars mean? I guess you're funded. You all raise your own money, and you also get some United Way, but then everything else you got to raise on your own, right?
Right. We are not funded by local, state, federal government in any way, so everything that we get is the generosity of the people of our communities. And like you said, we are a United Way partnering agency in each of our counties, which helps tremendously. And the rest of the money that we get is raised by just general donations from the public, whether it be individuals or businesses. So we were excited to partner with all the great people working on this festival to reap the benefits of their hard work, and we certainly appreciate that, and we'll put the money right back into our county.
Very good. The film festival, I'm looking at the list, Jessica, and I see A Mind Beside Itself. Whose is that? Do you know?
A Mind Beside Itself. No, I don't have all that information in front of me.
All right.
So much to keep up with.
And the first movie is going to start at 10 a.m., and the last one looks like gets underway. A Hallows Eve Slaughter on 2nd Street.
6 to 10. I can tell you that
That's not like The Lion King, I don't think.
No, that one's by Barrett Cinema, and they're based out of Owensboro.
Yes, I think I saw that. It's very close to Shrek.
Right, it is. Very kid-friendly.
Yeah, that's right.
It was kind of a similar, there's a Scooby-Doo kind of thing going on with it.
Oh,
but you have to see it to understand what I'm talking about.
They were going to get away with it until those measly kids showed up, boys.
I know.
All right, and the food vendors, we got Crowded House, the Cuban sandwich there, let me tell you. That thing rocks. We had the Cuban at Crowded House.
I haven't. I need to go check it out.
I think I've sold more Cubans for them than they have, but they're awesome.
Macaroni and cheese is awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
now, I will
that's
say
good.
that.
Yeah, I usually don't order mac and cheese at a restaurant.
Right, it is very good there.
Pizza Hut, the Fabio's, everything's good at Pete's. Pizza Hut, I mean, you can't go wrong with Pizza Hut pizza. So what else do we need to know?
Well, go check out the website. It's madflavorfest.com. You can find information there. You can pre-purchase your tickets. You can sign up for a vendor booth, and the fee for that that is $30. All that money goes to the Red Cross, and then everything that you sell is profit to you. So the Sugg Street Post has done a lot to get the website up and running and get the word out. You can find us at SuggStreetPost.com. But go to the website, check it out, sign up, and come out and have a great time.
And the date again?
It is June the 15th.
Is there a deadline for getting a booth or anything?
Nope, we're
set
taking them up to the last minute.
All right, very good. All right, it's Jessica Dockrey and Whitney Wardrip. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. This is Coalfield Comments on WTTL.
What's cool?